The worst night of my life didn't start with betrayal. It started with blood. My son's blood. One minute we were arguing about homework, the next he was clutching his stomach, pale and shaking. I thought it was food poisoning. I was wrong. By the time we reached the ER, he could barely stand. They rushed him in. Bright lights, nurses shouting numbers, the smell of antiseptic and fear. Appendix rupture, someone said. Everything moved fast after that. Consent forms, insurance questions. Is his mother on the way? I sent her a text. It's serious. We're at County ER. Please come. She didn't reply. The message. While they prepped him for surgery, my phone buzzed. Relief hit me for half a second. I thought it was her saying she was close. It wasn't. I'm moving to Austin with him. I took all our savings. Don't try to stop me. I read it 3 times. Austin? With him? Savings? The room felt like it tilted. I stepped outside the surgical doors and called her. Straight to voicemail. Again. Voicemail. Again. Blocked. 2 emergencies. My son was on an operating table, and my marriage was over. I wanted to scream, to break something, to demand answers. Instead, I signed another form and sat down in a plastic hospital chair, because my son needed a father, not a broken man. The affair I ignored. Looking back, the signs were there. Late nights at work, new clothes, sudden gym memberships, smiling at her phone. I had asked once, "Is there someone else?" She laughed. "Don't be insecure." So I buried the doubt. 17 years of marriage teaches you to trust history more than instinct. I was wrong. The savings. While my son was in surgery, I checked our banking app. She hadn't exaggerated. The joint savings account was nearly empty. College fund, gone. Emergency fund, gone. $32,000 transferred out that afternoon, while I was rushing our son to the hospital. I sat there staring at the numbers, numb. It wasn't just betrayal. It was abandonment. Surgery. After 2 hours, the surgeon came out. He's stable. We cleaned the infection in time. I almost collapsed with relief. For that moment, nothing else mattered. Not Austin, not the other man, not the money, just my son breathing. The call. At 3:12 a.m., she finally called. I answered immediately. How is he? No apology. She met him 8 months ago, a consultant from Texas. Divorced, confident, adventurous. He makes me feel alive, she said. Alive. As if we had been dead. We've been roommates for years, she added. Funny how people rewrite history to justify leaving. You took our son's college fund, I said.
The truth. The hardest night. I didn't yell. I didn't beg. I just said, "You chose tonight," and hung up. Then I went back inside and slept in a chair next to my son's hospital bed. He woke up groggy. "Where's Mom?" I swallowed the truth. She's out of tone. I hated lying, but he needed healing, not heartbreak. The aftermath. She was gone by the time we got home. Closets half empty. Her side of the bathroom cleared. Only one thing left behind. Her wedding ring. On the kitchen counter. No note. Just metal and silence. What she didn't expect. She thought I'd chase her. She thought I'd beg. She thought I'd panic. Instead, I called a lawyer. Transferred what little remained into a new account. Froze the credit lines. Filed for emergency custody. Because she didn't just leave me. She left our son during surgery. Judges don't like that. Austin. 2 weeks later, she posted a photo. Smiling. New city skyline behind her. Caption. New beginnings. Comments full of hearts. No one knew she left her child in the ER. Social media edits reality. Life doesn't. The question. My son found out 3 weeks later. Kids always do. He didn't cry. That hurt more. He just asked one question. Was I not enough? I held him so tight I thought I'd break. It was never about you. But I wondered if he believed me. The courtroom. She flew back for custody hearings. Different clothes. Different energy. Like she was already someone else. The judge asked one question that changed everything. Where were you when your son went into emergency surgery? She looked down. That silence cost her more than she expected. I was granted primary custody. She got visitation. Supervised at first. Austin suddenly seemed far away. The twist. 6 months later, she called again. Not confident this time. Not glowing. He left, she said. Of course he did. The man who made her feel alive didn't want responsibility, especially not the kind that comes with court orders and child support. I made a mistake, she whispered. I almost felt sorry for her. Almost. The choice. Can we try again? She asked. That question would have shattered me a year ago. But something had changed. Sitting in that ER alone rewired something inside me. Love isn't just passion. It's presence. And she wasn't present when it mattered most. I forgive you, I said. But I can't go back. She cried. I didn't. The real ending. My son is okay now. Scar on his abdomen. Stronger than before. We talk more. Laugh more. We cook together. We rebuilt slowly. Without $32,000. Without her. But not without love. Because here's the truth I learned in that hospital hallway. Some people leave chasing excitement. Some people stay when it's hard. Character isn't revealed on anniversaries or vacations. It's revealed in emergency rooms. And when everything fell apart, I stayed. That's the kind of man my son needed. And maybe, that's the kind of man I was always meant to become.